Hi. Hey, this is John from For the Love of Comics. And guess what? Yeah, I got my first big box. And this was an experiment. But these are all memory books for me. I don't do anything anymore except for the love of comics. And these are memory books, I call them, because most of them, if they were old ones, certainly they came from this very small town that I live in. Now, they're not the original ones. Those are long gone, but they're replacements. And I sent them in to be graded. Got them back today. And I just wanted to share with you what they are and what the grades are. I can certainly tell you that the older they are, the less likely that I'm going to have high grades. But there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, there's 8 of them. So let's start with the first one in here, which actually is really cool. It is a reprint, chromium edition, if I can get it out. Boy, these are in here tight. Chromium edition of Batman #1. And let me kind of cover the grade. See if I did. Nope. All right. So, oh, by the way, I have a special guest helping me. It's my wife. And she is filming this. Isn't that a pretty book? I love it. This is Millennium Edition, Batman #1. Reprints the full Batman #1 issue. And as you can see, a 9.8. Yay! So I'm going to lay this one here. Now the next one, not as good, sadly, but a really good memory. This book brought me back to reading comics, this series. Look at that one. Isn't that cool? Crisis on Infinite Earths #7 with the death of Supergirl. How'd I do? Like I said, not as good as I wanted. I was hoping for 9. Well, I got a 9.4. 9.4 still not bad, but I was hoping for a 9.6. But that was a gift. The reason that one means something to me is that was a gift from my son. Very recently, as well as the book that got me back into reading comic books. Next one, again, is an older one. And I'll pull it up. It's a Superman 301 from 1976. Now, there is a song by the Crash Test Dummies called Superman. I believe it's called Superman. Anyway, the whole thing is, the refrain is, Superman never made any money saving the world from Solomon Grundy. And you can see, I love that song, by the way. You can see Solomon Grundy. Now, I thought this was really going to come back a high grade. And it's the lowest of the batch. Can you believe it? 8.0. But I still love it. It doesn't matter to me. Definite memory book. That came, first time I saw that was in this very small town. And how many people do I have in my town? About 1,200 people. All right, next up. Now, I missed this the first time around. Remember when Harley Quinn was introduced in Batman Adventures? Well, I wish I could say I did, but I wasn't there. But I did get this, and my son got me a subscription to Comic-Con Box. And this reprints Batman Adventures #12, the Wizard World Comic-Con exclusive sketch cover. You can see it right there. Yep, it says Comic-Con box, sketch edition. Bum, bum, bum. A 9.8. That's good for that one. Yay! Now, with the subscription that I had, it came with 2 of them. Just lucky, I guess. And this is the sister book to it. And if you look at the back, that's cool. You can see the Comic-Con box advertisement. This came out in 2015. And how did I do on this one? Well, let's point out the difference. The difference is this is not a sketch cover. Still reprints Batman Adventures number 12. Beautiful cover. And it got, bum, 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 a 9.82. So those are 2 really good ones. Alright, now this one I honestly thought would go lower than it did. And it turned out, to me, surprisingly, this is the last old one that I have. And I still remember the sound of the spindle. Back in the old days, when you bought comics, it wasn't from a comic book store. It was from a local area that you could find that had comic books on a spindle, and you would turn it and then leaf through the comics. This has Uncle Sam. These are basically the freedom fighters and old superheroes from the 40s. And how'd I do? Well, an 8.5. White pages. But I tell you what, I honestly thought I'd be lucky to get an 8. So I'm happy with them all, really. Because like I say, they're memory books. Now coming up are another couple Comic-Con exclusives. And, you know, I had this one sitting around, again from the subscription that I got. This is Dark Knight 3, The Master Race number 1. And it was just sitting around collecting dust. Beautiful cover and white pages, a 9.8. So really happy with that one as well. Harkens back to the Dark Knight. And here comes the very last one. Keeping with the fact that I'm a Superman fan. And who is related to Superman? But Supergirl. Supergirl number 1 reprinted. It's a homage cover from Superman 233 when he busts the chains of kryptonite. How did I do? Bum, bum, bum. 9.8. So those all, I really thought maybe if I was going to get a 9.9 it would be this one. But 9.9 wasn't in the cards. But that's okay. Again, I don't do it for any other reason these days except for the love of comics. So next time that I am going to film anything, you'll get to see this one come back. And that one, I believe, is going to be high grade. Could be wrong, but it sure is beautiful. And it's going to be the sister to this one. This one I already have, so I didn't send that one in, but I had to share that autograph. That was a gift to me from Mike Carlin. All right, well, that's it for this time around. This is John from For the Love of Comics. If you like what you saw, leave a comment. I sure would appreciate a subscription. Hit the like button, the subscribe button. But either way you go, hey, thanks for checking it out. Take care now. Bye.